We're with Sean Dodd ahead of his fight against Tommy Coyle at the Echo Arena this weekend. Sean, here we are again. Echo Arena this weekend. It's your second home now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The dream continues.
It certainly does, mate. Yeah. It's been a 15-week camp, a long camp, but I've enjoyed it, and it's here now finally. So you know, it's flew, and I'm flying, and I can't wait.
It's becoming more than a coincidence now, Sean. People always have you down as the underdog. Does that always spur you on to just prove people wrong?
Yeah, because even myself as well. I was speaking to Fowler before, and you know, Fowler said, you know, look, you know, I'm backing you. I always back it. He said, but you know, times in the past, I think against Stalker, you know, I didn't, you know, thought you'd come unstuck, and you proved me wrong. And I said, don't worry, mate. I proved myself wrong. You know, not just everyone, but even myself, and not every single day. But that's just down to just belief and work ethic.
Tommy Coyle stands between you and your titles, and even more progression for Sean Dodd. How's the camp gone for you this time?
Brilliant. As I said, we had 15 weeks, and that's the longest I've ever had. We only used to get like 3 weeks notice, 4 weeks tops, and I was always in camp and I was always ready. So you know, we were always prepared. But I always wanted, you always think, you know, you want 15 weeks like everyone else, and I got 15 weeks, so it was a blessing. But then, as weeks are going by, you're doing the same thing over that you've literally done in a short period of time. It's a different ball game. It's like you've got more time to prepare, so things have to change, and that's exactly what we've done. We changed a few things around, and it was a bit nerve-wracking at first to do that, but you know, that's what you needed to be done, and I feel great from it, I really do.
So when you were getting only these 3 and 4 weeks notices for fighters, and you're hoping for 12 or 15 weeks notice because you think it'll make a difference, has it made a difference, do you think, this time now that you have experienced?
Yeah, mate, massively. You know, I was in the gym last night and doing a couple of speed work with Danny. I was going to say like flashy, explosive, but it was, I feel like me punches feel like flash, you know what I mean? I feel sharp, I feel strong, well rested and ready to go. And you know, we was out, I don't know if it was yourself or someone earlier when they asked me about coming to these, you know, this press week, how do you feel, what's it like? And I know in previous camps when you get in, you're just learning to do it all, and it's always, obviously it's been a short camp, so it's been a lot of work in such a short time. You get to this week and you're a bit tired, and you just want to just sit at home and rest, and then get the fight, get in and get and fight. But I'm here, I'm enjoying it, I feel good, and yeah, I'm happy, mate.
Now, obviously you've known your opponent for a while, and you know what, Tommy Coyle used to have gone on like a house on fire since you've met. But what about his boxing style? What have you taken in from watching him over the last 15 weeks?
Tommy's good. He does what he does it well. You know, he's a come forward, aggressive fighter. He can box on the back foot as well. And he's all or nothing, isn't he? You know, he said that himself, and all his fights show that. And it's one of them, if you're not capable of coping with that style, with that ferocity, then you're going to come unstuck. He's had a lot of first round and early knockouts in his career, so they're the people that can't cope with him you know, from early on, have been stopped, and you know, so that's what he's capable of doing, and I'm more aware of that. I'm more than aware of that, and more than capable of coping with it.
8 times out of 10 we see a little bit of animosity. 1 time out of 10 we see a lot of hatred between boxers, and there's that tiny percentage where the boxers get on, and as I mentioned before, you two have got on great, and it does show the nice side of the noble art as it is. It's not scrapping, it's not trying to rip each other's heads off, there's a skill involved here. It's boxing. These are two boxers who respect each other.
It is, yeah, and it just shows that, you know, our professionalism as sportsmanship. We both come from the same sort of background. We've both got, you know, family, kids, and a town that, you know, we like to try and, you know, give back as much as we can. He's done fantastic, and he's doing really well on his side of things, which is just admirable. You know, I respect the fella, and you know, with me, every time, every interview, day to day. I'm me. I'm honest, and I take things as they come. So every fight, every camp, every preparation, it's all honest, and there's no play. You know what I mean? There's no acting or nothing like that. I'm a bad actor, so yeah, I think that I'm better just being me, and that's what I've found. Boxing's taught me to be you, believe in you, be you, be happy with you, be happy with the person you are.
And it's that person who you are, the honesty, the character that the fans have just taken to. And you've got fans everywhere, but back home in particular in Birkenhead, you bring an army to that arena. How does that feel when, you know, there's a couple of thousand, maybe 2,000-3,000 who bought tickets just for you?
Amazing, mate. You know, it's like, there was a time when people wouldn't bat an eyelid or look at you twice. To see that I've got thousands of people going out and spending hard-earned money, because you know, times are hard nowadays, and you know, tickets aren't cheap. And it's not just a ticket, it's, you know, new clothes, you know, expenses on travel, beer money, or going out for a meal and stuff like that. It all adds up, so it's an expensive night. So the best thing I can do is show my appreciation and train hard, be honest to the sport, get in on the night, and entertain everyone and give them what they paid for.
Top of the bill, Le Greco and Khan. Le Greco got a little bit tasty at the last press conference. I think he went a bit below the belt with his comments towards Amir, but how do you see that fight going?
I don't know much of Le Greco, I haven't seen much of him, to be honest, but you know, we all know what Khan's capable of and how good he can be and how invulnerable he can be, and that's what makes him so entertaining. And he's honest again in himself, and that's what I love about him. If Khan sticks to boxing, we don't know what he's been working on, and we don't know what Le Greco brings to the table, but from what I know, is if he just sticks to his boxing, no one will live with him, no one can live with his speed and his boxing ability.
And I know you don't like to look past your next opponent, no one does really, but where can this Masher story go? Is it the British title still hanging in the back of your head over that Cardle situation, or is it European, as we spoke before?
Well, you know, I've won the Commonwealth and defended it now once against Stalker, and it'll be a second defence against Coyle. And you know, winning the Commonwealth and defending it twice, you know, I believe I deserve now, you know, I say a bigger opportunity, because every opportunity's been big, but you know, a nice big payday, you know what I mean, that I can just think, you know, wow, you know, set me up a little bit, because as much as we're getting paid well, but it's not well enough that you can go and, you know, put your feet up and chill for a bit, you know what I mean? It's literally like I'm living off it, you know what I mean? It's you know, when you're not getting paid for months and months and months, and then you get paid, that's your month's wages, you know what I mean? So you're just on a normal wage like everyone else. The thing is, when you get it in a lump sum, you spend it quick. So it'd be nice to get a you know, whether it is the British or European, just a nice big offer, and it doesn't matter what the fight is, do you know what I mean? Because from defending the Commonwealth twice, it can only get better. It can only be European or British, you know what I mean? Or even a world, you don't know whether it could be even a world title.
Well, there'll be an army of fans there, I'm sure, cheering Masher over the line. Boom by
amazing. Even Tommy Coyle's brother's a fan as well. So is right, Coyle brother, nice one.
All the best to you, Mash.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, Phil.
Fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else